Hey everybody, this is a very recent session windsurfing at Hokipa Lanes here on Maui during Kona Winds. Really good fun. And if you're interested in the wrap up, you know, the conditions, the gear, etc., it's at the back of the action. So for you guys that are interested. Otherwise, let's get to it. So this was a really, really fun session at Lanes. Lanes is the left across the channel from Hokipa. And some of you know I'm a goofy foot, and I love going front side as opposed to going back side. Although windsurfing, obviously I go front side both ways. But my natural stance is right foot forward. So whenever I get to ride right foot forward, I love it. And Lanes provides that opportunity once, twice, 3, 0 times a year. Whenever we get Kona winds in the right direction. So Kona winds are exactly the opposite of trade winds in Hawaii. So our trade winds blow northeast pretty much 95% of the time. And Kona winds come from the south, southwest. And to ride Lanes, especially if it's big, we need kind of a southwest. South is straight offshore. That makes it really difficult. So this session I was out with Robby Swift and Marcelio Brown, and had a really good time. I had just gotten off a plane from the mainland. Was already a little bit sick. I'm still a little bit sick, as you can hear. So I didn't want to spend, an hour swimming around, getting sucked out the channel and having to swim in through Hokipa. So I was riding a bit conservative. I wasn't exactly hitting the lip, but man, it was sure fun to put in a few good turns. The wind angle was a bit south, so it was really offshore, which made it great for riding waves, but there was no wind on the inside, so it was really hard to get out. And the sets were big enough that if the channel closes out and you're on the inside, you're basically going to get either washed onto the rocks or sucked out the channel into Hokipa. And so I was being really careful not to get caught on the inside. Only happened once. And I was even wearing a little bit of flotation. I wore a shorty with a little bit of flotation, which I never do. I don't get cold, so you seldom see me in a wetsuit. But yeah, I figured, if I'm going to get caught inside and get sucked out the channel and have to swim in, I might as well have a little bit of float as well. Yeah, that was this windsurf session at Lanes. Really good fun. I was riding a Hokipa quad, 88 liter, which is pretty much my normal board these days, as I'm a little heavier than I used to be. And I was on a Force 4, 4.5, so perfect conditions for that gear. And yeah, a lot of fun windsurfing.